Hundreds of motorists were left stranded after heavy rains pounded the capital, causing flooding and disruption of traffic on a number of roads. Severe flooding was reported across Nairobi, where low-lying buildings and floors of some facilities, such as Aga Khan Hospital, were left inaccessible due to the deluge. Our reporter, Seth Olale, is traversing the city to check on the current situation. Seth, where are you presently?
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. I'm at Parklands, which actually was affected during this particular heavy downpour that started yesterday. And right now I'm just, the said Aga Khan Hospital is just behind us, and you can remember that the hospital itself was partially affected due to the floodings, and that particular flooding also is causing this particular traffic just behind me. This is the Limuru Road, and then on my right is the 2nd Avenue Road, and this is just as a result of the flooding that was witnessed, and especially at the intersection along the Limuru Road, where we still have the blockage because there's an ongoing road construction. And it is not just about the road construction or even just motorists that are stranded here, but also residents. And just have to show you some of the impact of this particular rainfall that started about 24 hours ago. And you can see drainage is completely on a lockdown. It has been affected. This is just one of the blockage along the drainage system here in Parklands that actually is causing an overflow of water to the roads, onto the roads, and even residential areas. And it is not just motorists, it's also pedestrians that have been affected by this. And right now I just want to engage Tobias. Tobias, kama weza tu kuja hapa unazungumza na runinga ya NTV moja kwa moja. Hebu tueleze tu, tumekuona kwamba kuna mwavuli, kuna gambut, na umesema kwamba umeweza kutatizika, ulianza kutatizika kutoka leni ukiangalia kamera.
Kutoka jana masaa ya jioni kama 7:01 hivi. Kutoka zini kufika hapo Nakumatt, kwa Ganza. Kama 15 minutes. Kuna hakuna pawe inaonekana. Hata upande baridi kwa ni shida. Kwa leo siku yote kwa mvua. Barabara zimefungwa. Kwa drainage
barabara zimefungwa, na kulingana na wewe matatu zile PSV hazipatikani kwa urahisi. Sasa umeamua kutembea kutoka wapi hadi wapi?
Leo kutoka Irish mpaka Forest Road. Ndio matatu hapa kwenda Thika Road.
Nachukua masaa mangapi? Ama dakika ngapi? Nachukua masaa mangapi ama dakika ngapi kutembea hadi hapa?
Kama nusu saa.
Nusu saa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nafikiria kwamba kwa maoni yako, kwa maana ni kama kila mwaka kuna tatizo la flooding, unaona ni kama tutapata suluhisho ipi?
Sasa suluhisho kupata ni kupanua barabara na drainage system.
Yeah, Tobias is just talking about the drainage, and I just showed you the kind of the drainage system that is here at Parklands. Actually, it has been blocked, or the main trenchways have been blocked. But also we have Asante Sana Tobias, so that is Tobias. He's been forced just to walk all the way to Forest Road from High Ridge, because he says that he's waited for PSV for quite some number. And remember that this does not just end here. The Kenya Meteorological Department did warn of heavy rainfall that will affect residential areas as well as major roads in the country. And I'm just going to read to you that particular statement that was given earlier on by the Kenya Meteorological Department. And they did warn that residents are just supposed to, motorists to be cautious while driving along the road, and also residents just to avoid flooded areas. And the Meteorological Department did indicate and give a number of places that will be affected between 29th of this month and 4th of December. And these areas are Narok, Kajiado, Bomet, Kericho, Nakuru, Migori, Nyamira, Kisii, Homa Bay, Kisumu, and Siaya. Other areas are Nairobi, where we are right now, and Nyeri, Kiambu, Nyandarua, Kirinyaga, Murang'a, Machakos, and Makueni. And as I stated, that the department did indicate that it's going to start on the 29th of December, and it's going to go all the way to 4th of this particular month. And so Nairobians and all Kenyans in the affected areas are being reminded to be cautious and just to take precaution, especially during this particular time. And that is what we can report from now. And of course, we're just traversing across the capital to see other affected areas. Of course, the water's levels right now have subsided a bit because it has not rained for about 2 or 3 hours ago. But of course, the impact being heavily felt, and especially along and around Parklands, where Limuru Road, as you can see, there's a massive traffic jam that has been caused by the intersection just right when you are heading to towards Gigiri, where there is a road under construction, and that particular area did flood yesterday, and now this is the impact. And we are going to give you an update on the situation in the capital as far as the city rain is concerned.